So we'll get the knee to the mat. Right. Now I'm going to bring my knee back up. Right. So we're going to work on attacking the arm that's on the outside of our knee here. Right. So just make sure that this bottom leg stays hooked inside when you do this. And now his arm is usually going to be in a couple different positions. One is going to be like on the outside of your hip or your thigh here. You could also, a lot of times, the person will wrap your leg. Right? So what we're going to do is, I just want to open my leg up, put your hand up on the inside. It's the same basic thing from either position. I just want to get a collar tie and open my knee up to create like a little bit of exposure here. And when you try to pull your leg out, he'll usually hold on to it. Right? All you want is enough space to see where I can get under his arm here, like that. Right? And this hand goes on top. And now what you're going to do is you're going to drag his arm across. Right? You got to make sure that your knee is on top of his bicep. So when I start to extend my leg, I'm going to point my toes down at the mat, and my knee is going to drive his arm towards his hip. Like that. Right? And then from here, you just use two hands, drag your shoulder, and bring your chest up. Right? So from here, open the knee up, come under, get two hands on the back of the arm. Right? My knee's going to bring his arm down towards his hip, and I'm going to sort of pull, my hips are going to go in, my head's going to go away. Like that. Right? When you do this, like his arm is now stuck between my legs and his body. Right? You don't have to be in a rush to get up. Just get your chest onto his back here, and now he's stuck with his arm in here. Right? You just take a second, put your hand on the mat, iced up to your knees. His arm, ideally, his arm will stay stuck. And then from here, you can just go into like a power half. So I'm just going to bring my hand under his shoulder. This one comes across the back of his head. I'm going to drop my right elbow down, lift my left elbow up, and bring him down onto his side here. You throw your top hook in. And like I said, ideally you end up with his arm trapped, and if you can lock a figure four here, and then you can attack with the choke. Sometimes as you do this, the arm will pop out, like you'll just end up on the person's back, which is fine. But a lot of times when you do this, you get the arm stuck in there. Right? So from here, open your knee up just to create a little bit of an opening. Your arm comes under, one hand goes over, you just go hand on top of hand. And make sure that when you do this, you don't extend your leg. If I extend my leg, I pull him into like a tight underhook. I want to point my toes down and use my knee to drive in. And think about pushing your hips forward and pulling your head back. Right? And just get your chest to cover the back of their shoulder. You can pop up. One hand under the shoulder, one hand over the back. Crank his chin to his chest to bring him down to the mat. Bring the hook in. And from here, you attack. All right. Now it's the same thing if he wraps your leg like that. Right. Just want to get a collar tie. Open my knee up. Come under, same thing. And I point my toes down. My knee drags in. My head moves away. My hips go in. And sit up. That's the move that you want to be kind of quick. Once you get to here, you can like sort of take your time, come up. And finish. All right? 1, 2, 3.